always empowered us to have confidence in ourselves as professionals.
Helped to shape me into the therapist that I am today. Organization of the client recitals.
It feels like you were at every single student performance.
I try to be like Professor Farlow.
I am so grateful for the awesome professor that you were while I was in school and all that you taught me, and it has helped to shape me into the therapist that I am today.
Your door was always open and you were always willing to answer questions for us students at the time, and it was always something we absolutely appreciated.
She would meet us with grace and compassion when needed, but for the most part, she expected excellence, and I think that played a huge role in the music therapist that I am today.
Gave us the knowledge to represent ourselves as professionals that I'm learning that not everyone has had in our field. And so I'm incredibly grateful for that.
It was such a hard class, but she was always super supportive in making sure that we had the foundations we needed to be able to accompany ourselves on piano and guitar.
It's very detailed and very organized, and it's been so helpful in the way that she has really pushed me to grow as a student and to deepen my understanding of music therapy.
Your contribution to my education has really impacted me as a music therapist and allowed me to really grow as not only a music therapist and a student, but as a person.
One of the things that had put me at ease was seeing how much Professor Farlow cared for her students and wanted them to succeed in their future, no matter what path they were on.
I loved music therapy, but decided to switch to music performance. And I vividly remember going into your office to tell you that I wanted to make that switch. And I will never forget how supportive and enthusiastic and encouraging you were to me in that moment.
When I was in the hospital and I had burn injuries head to toe, you came in there with a piano and you helped me do some exercises to stretch out my hands.
Caring about me as a person instead of just a student or somebody to teach. You really took the time to just to guide.
Thank you so much for all of the support that you showed me when I was trying to pass my music therapy exam. Getting on phone calls with me, going through questions that I may have.
Last spring, getting ready to interview for internships, and she pulled me aside and gave me a little pep talk and just reminded me of how much work I had put into it and how much I'd been preparing, and no matter what happens, she'd be proud of me.
It's been very humbling and inspiring to see how you advocate for your students, how you advocate and fight for the best quality care and education that they can receive.
One of my most fond memories at this point is after I graduated and I saw her at the GLR conference in Fort Wayne, and she was so excited. She ran over to me, hugged me, asked me how I was doing, and just wanted to talk about, my life as a new professional.
You were so kind, so gracious, and very compassionate to me and many, many other students.
Your organization of the client recitals, which is so important to my clients and everyone that looks forward to it every year.
Something I really, really loved was coming to your client recital when I was in Fort Wayne still, and that really impacted me.
I'm a music educator in a school that has students with special needs, and without Peggy and all of her advice and encouragement, I wouldn't be confident in what I am doing.
She loves what she's doing and all the people that she's positively impacting in her life through her job. And so for me personally, I try to be like Professor Farlow and instill that energy and excitement through my teaching.
Literally, it feels like you were at every single student performance, which is incredible.
And afterwards, they would always come on stage and shake my hand and congratulate me and talk to me. And I don't think they realize how much that has impacted my confidence here at PFW, and I will be forever grateful.
Seeing a professor at every one of your concerts and the things that are important is so incredibly impactful.
Would always go to all of my concerts, all of my recitals.
Coming to concerts and recitals and performances, always cheering on, always coming up on stage and congratulating.
Helping out your students and peers, much, much more than 26 years. Bad news on the doorstep, COVID. You trained us how to expect. All this sudden change we saw, your PowerPoints made us know it all. You made us feel so inspired. Peggy, congrats! You retired. So bye-bye, Peggy Farlow, goodbye. Can you hear our guitar? Got better with time. We wish you well on this roller coaster ride. Singing, so we're gonna have some spare time. Soak up every moment with wine. So bye-bye, Peggy Farlow, goodbye. Can you hear the guitar? We got better with time. We wish you well on this roller coaster ride. Singing, soak up every moment with wine.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations.
Happy retirement.
I want to congratulate you on your retirement.
I wish you all the best in your retirement.
I wish her all the best in her retirement.
Happy retirement.
Happy retirement.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations on your retirement. That's an exciting accomplishment.
Congrats on your retirement.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your well-earned and well-deserved retirement.
She deserves a nice retirement after all she's done.
Happy retirement.
Congratulations. Thank you, Peggy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations! Peggy Farlow, you're retiring. Well, so am I. So I guess we're both going out the door at the same time. However, I'm surprised at your age, you're retiring already. I mean, 50 years old? Come on, Peggy, way to go. Good for you. Well, Jay is an old man, and you want to take care of him, get out there and retire with him. I understand that completely. Way to go, Peggy. So, you are great. You know I'm a huge fan. One of the highlights of my life as a dean has been to go to the client recitals that you started several years ago. I haven't been able to go to as many recently as I did at the beginning, but they still are one of my favorite events, and I thank you for that wonderful, wonderful concert and recital that you do twice a year. We will miss that, and we will miss you, and so will our music therapy students. Thank you for all you've done for us, Peggy. I'll miss you.